Did you know that you can feel virtual reality? Imagine gliding through Population 1 and being able to feel the wind, or even a waterfall just going down your back. Now, this isn't some futuristic hypothetical thing. This is something you can do today with the bHaptics Tactsuit. So let's break down how much the bHaptics Tactsuit costs, how it works, which headsets it's compatible with, and if this is something that's worth it for you. And I know from my previous video that some of you have been wondering how the bHaptics vest compares to the OO vest, so I'm going to go over that in today's video. So what is the bHaptics Tactsuit, and why would you even want something like this? The Tactsuit is a vest that you put on and it has ERM motors in it, which is actually pretty freaking cool if you've never seen a diagram of it before. Basically, it has a weight that's off balance, and so when the motor spins that off balance weight, it creates this vibration sensation. So the feeling of the bHaptics vibration honestly feels like a massage. When I first started using this, I just wanted to keep getting hidden games because it felt so good. If you've ever sat in a massage chair and turned it on to the vibration setting, that's basically what this bHaptics vest feels like. And on the computer, you can actually change the settings of intensity depending on what you like. Speaking of which, you can actually use the bHaptic vest with PC VR and a standalone Quest 2 headset. It connects via Bluetooth. Now, what makes bHaptics unique from something, say like Woozer, which is a really popular music vest, is that bHaptics actually has game integration, which means that there's very unique and specific patterns depending on the game you're playing. So the way it works is basically the game dev and someone from bHaptics creates these specific vibration patterns depending on the game itself. So for example, if you were like shooting a gun in a game, there's going to be a recoil pattern. Or say you're like flying, then you would feel the wind pattern going through the vest. On the other hand, Woozer is audio based, which means for the most part, the entire vest is vibrating and it's going to the sound of the music. Now, I have played like an audio-based only setting for the bHaptics vest, but then I was doing it through my PC VR, so when there would be like an alert that goes off on my computer, it would make the vest vibrate because it's responding to the sounds. And so sometimes it's just like non-stop going off. And so for me, I really love the fact that this has game-based vibrations. So when I'm on my standalone headset, I usually play synth riders with my vest, and it's insane. You can actually feel like the rails and the notes going through your body, and it just makes the whole thing extremely immersive. I don't even know how to describe it. I would say it's electrifying almost. bHaptics supports over 100 games, which is listed on their website. I'll link it like down below somewhere, but make sure the game that you actually want to play is compatible with bHaptics before buying the vest. Now you may be wondering, should you get the X40 or the X16 if you do end up getting one? Well, first of all, the vest is one size fits all, meaning it's super adjustable, which is amazing. It actually has adjustment points on the shoulders, and to be honest, I thought that the X40 would be too big for me because I'm a very tiny human being, but it fits really well because the adjustment points on the shoulders can tighten up pretty high, so I have this on the tightest settings. And then you can see on the side here that there is actually straps to adjust the tightness around your body. The whole thing like zips up to put it on, so pretty quick. And it actually has a lining inside that's removable and washable in case you get really sweaty. So the X40 has 40 total motors or vibration points and is $500, and the X16 has 16 total points, and that one's $300. Honestly, if you're debating between the two, if you have the money for the X40, I'd say just go for it because 40 motor points is so much better than 16. According to their website, the Haptics vest lasts for up to 18 hours of gameplay, and honestly, I really do believe this because I go multiple sessions using this without charging the vest. It goes for a very long time. So finally, for those people who did see my OO game vest video and have been wondering if you should get the bHaptics or buy the OO vest and what's the difference between them two, well, I think I'm gonna say it depends. The OO shirt, as we know, the haptics on it is actually making your muscles contract, meaning it can have much more pinpoint accuracy because it can make just like a small portion of your muscle contract. So you could probably feel precision, probably like the size of the tip of your pinky. That's how precise the OO vest gets. since it is making your muscles contract, it can be painful, honestly. I mean, muscle contraction is not a fun experience, but again, it can really add to the immersion. Now with the bHaptics, since it is based on vibration motors, you can get a feeling in the localized area. So say like my front chest or my bottom right, I don't know, abs or something. You will get it through like a certain area, but you're not gonna get that same level of precision. On the other hand, because it is vibration based, you literally just feel like you're getting a massage, which is amazing. Like, play video games and get a massage at the same time. It sounds like a win-win to me. The other thing to consider is that bHaptics has been out for about a year now, and it's compatible with so many different games, whereas the OOS is still in development and is compatible with just a few games right now. So we need to see how that plays out. In my ideal world, we would be able to put on the OO shirt and then put the haptic vest on top. I think that would be really cool, but I have no idea if that's actually possible. We'll need to find out in the future. So should you get the bHaptics vest? If you look through the games and it looks like there's games that's compatible that you play pretty frequently, then yes, this does give you a lot more level of immersion. If you're not a first-person shooter type or a rhythm game type, then maybe this might not be for you.